In this episode, I will be doing the move of the solar panel that you see on my right hand side upwards so that it doesn't clog the area, so I can clean it up and actually get more good stuff going. So, without further ado, let's get into things. This video is a little bit more maintenance update. I mean, obviously it's not my main building video, but it's just a quality of life improvement, freeing up space so that I can build more stuff. Right, and I find it to be actually quite necessary. Previous episode we have put one solar panel, as you see, on the top, just behind me, and the second one we will be placing right about here. That will actually double our power production, which will basically in turn help us charge our batteries and do all kinds of wonderful things. So now I'm just placing the solar panel, and I'm actually debating should I place it on this side or the other side. In the end, it does not matter because it's a flat solar panel that doesn't do any solar tracking. However, okay, let's find the cable coils, and I will just draw the cable coils so I splice it together with the rest of the things. And they need to go on the right hand side because there we have our APC and everything else. So that's kind of the idea. All right. Sorry, I have to make my mobile shut up for a second. Right, so with that thing being said, now we are making a cable coil, and I'm one cable coil short. Can you imagine that? Yeah, okay. Well, I'm not technically, because if I disassemble the cables from this side, I will be able to, do things. So, where's my wire cutters? Here's plenty of juicy cables, because that stuff is going away. So, thank you. Get up. Alright, and now we need to splice this one in. So those two solar panels will be providing our initial power until I actually build some steel and then build some actual solar panels that will be doing the solar tracking, because I think those will actually make us way more. Right. Alright, so the point is now my next order of business would be probably to move the arc furnace from here, move this area power control, and now I have to wire everything so it's actually connected to the other side, meaning that basically these things that have been previously connected on this APU no longer matter, so to say. So yeah, that means all of my machines and everything else. So like I said, sometimes when you're starting up, you will be moving around stuff, and I'm not the guy that plans everything like 2, weeks in advance where I will be placing shit. So in this case, I'm just, going with the small and then expanding as I go. With that thing being said, I'm now trying to figure out how the hell shall I connect everything. Because, okay, let's see, we have... Yeah, I cannot take stuff out because I don't have any power. Oh, yeah. Right. Yeah, because I don't have the power to, create and produce things. Right, I have to figure out and make do with what I have. So I'm going to take the cable coils here. And yeah, let's take it away, son. There we go. And then I will be placing... iron frame. Let's see, we can place actually... No, I thought that I could disassemble everything, but then I realized I don't have any iron sheets. So I'm going to temporarily just make a small, patch where I will be taking the APU. Hold on, let's disassemble this. I move this away. So the arc furnace is going to go away, but... and I'm going to place it here. I'm gonna move, yes, the coal, yes, and the solid generator. I'm gonna move it over there so it's next to the wall where the power is being produced. There we go. And I want to turn it so that the cable is facing the wall. Good. Do I like it? I don't have a matter in the saying. Okay, there we go. So let's take the cable, and I'm going to be placing it upwards. Come on, get up. So this will be our backup coal generator, because right now we are not, we are producing some power, but still I will need more. So there we go. Okay, let's connect this guy. There we go. 1, 2. And I need to splice this one in, right? So I need actually the wire cutters. There we go. Good. So that thing is now connected, and we will have power on generation when we need it, because it seems like our power here is really low and our batteries are not in a particularly good shape, so to say. So yeah, arc furnace we can actually place maybe beside it or somewhere around here, I'm even thinking. So maybe opposite or here. I could be placing it here on this hand side, so it's close to me, so I don't need to go very far. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Turn it this way, closer, so that the ores don't fall back. And then I need to splice things in. I don't have the cable coil. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Now, I have to figure out how to produce it. So what I can do, I can actually put the coal inside. Alright, so basically I'm getting very low charge on all 3 batteries, meaning that I will need to do something about it. But I'm in a little bit of a predicament because I cannot take out my solar cell. So let's see. Okay, let's cancel the depressurization. I need to take my iron kit, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna draw the power from the main unit. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna build an iron window here. And for that, I'm gonna need... Oh, am I gonna need the iron sheets for that? Uh-oh, I don't have any iron sheets. Ooh, this keeps getting better. Okay, well, you can get into such messy situations when you're doing renovations. Okay, I'll fix it. It's kind of easy. Let's figure out a way. So what I want to do, I'm gonna be doing... I need power for the autolathe to spit out and produce the iron. So I will need a battery. Wait, actually I have an APU on the side, so I'm gonna do that. Right, let's take an APU, connect it here temporarily. Then we will actually open it up, and I'm gonna shove the battery just to be able to, you know, have the, you know, stuff spit out and everything. So, okay, we put it here, power, good. We have now power, solved. All right, so now I want to be printing the iron sheets. All right, I'm gonna print, oh, and I don't have any iron. Do I have any more iron? Okay, here I have iron, good. Okay, so I'm gonna take this guy. I'm gonna take out the iron from the hydraulic pipe bender. There's the iron, good, shove it in, son. Okay, and let's print out a couple of iron sheets. I'm probably gonna make a couple just so I don't get into this predicament again that I don't have any iron sheets. Okay, that's good enough. And our suit power is a little bit on the decline. Let's turn off the power here. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cycle inside, and the reason why I'm doing this, I'm building a window over the iron frame because I plan to deconstruct this frame. So that means that for the area to remain airtight, I need to basically weld up this wall. So I have the glass sheets, so I'm gonna just make it so. So now even if I deconstruct that iron frame, nobody will care. Meaning if I just close the doors, it will be fine. So that's kind of the main objective, so to say. Yeah, wait, what? Device is not powered. Yeah, I forgot. Okay, good. Now, there we go. I need some more cable coil. Crank it out, son. Okay. So it will be cranking out some cable coil, and while it's doing that, I will be returning these ores. Now, as I said, on Moon, it's not a problem. You can leave and stuff will be here forever. However, if you leave it on Mars, there could be a, a Mars storm, which will blow everything that's not fastened to, to a fixture. So you want to be careful if you're working on Mars, so you don't leave stuff flying around. Okay, let's turn on the light, and now we will start deconstruction process of the frame. There we go. Come on. Where do we have? We have, I need... wire cutter, good. Well, that was weird. Okay, I was trying to actually put the wire through the door, but I knew that I couldn't because these doors won't allow it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna deconstruct this frame, and through the frame I'll make sure that I put everything. And now you see why I had to put the window, because now the air inside of the shelter is basically still held. So yeah, so right now what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna draw the power cable. Let's put the iron sheets away. Let's take a power cable and cable coil, go. And now we will just continue onwards. So there we go. Okay. Turn towards this side and outside this way. Good. Okay, and now as you see, we will have power immediately. Our APU started indicating that it's being charged, so everything is good. That being said, we can now replace this because I don't need another APU. I mean, it would be beneficial, but I don't really need it, and I want to replace it here. So now we'll deconstruct the APU. I think I need a drill for that. Good. And then I'm going to be placing a regular old cable coil. So now everything is being powered by our solar panel. So this was a little bit of a move, you know, maintenance update, if you will, so that we can continue onwards. And now what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be welding that frame again. So this is the procedure how you tackle if you need to unweld something. You just make sure that if you want to keep the things airtight, you just want to weld up the areas that would be exposed due to this disassembly. All right. And once you do that, okay, our air tank is really low, which means I should probably start going inside. Let's take our airlock. Look, everything is working nicely. Ooh, I'm getting here way better results than I ever did on Venus. Well, yeah, all right. Now, I found after Venus I found stressful. And honestly, guys, sorry that I interrupted the guide midweek, but I felt really, it wasn't even satisfying for me to play. And how it would be satisfying for you guys to watch if it's not satisfying for me to play, you know? I don't believe in, you know, showing off the toil. All right, so, right, now, let's deconstruct the window. Good. Oh, okay, frame, yeah, sure. And now we need an angle grinder to get off the sheet from here. There we go, and that's it. Nice, right? Good. So now we have everything powered and our solar move is finally complete. Now my next plan will be probably, I'm actually thinking either I'm gonna go for the, either for the steel, or I'm gonna go for water, because you know my water reserves are depleting and we are not getting ahead fast. So it would be probably prudent that I take care of those things before we go anywhere else. But we will be tackling that in the next episode. Until then, thank you very much for watching. And if you would like to see my Mars guide or even Europa guide, so let's say Mars guide, you can check the top right corner. See you in the next video.